Howdy folks, welcome back to SnowRunner. We're on Pine Valley again. Decided to take a break from freight hauling to do a few of those repairs, or rescues rather. Um, First one on the list is Hilltop Rescue. Figured I'd just do them right down the line. I haven't looked ahead at them. I did look ahead at them a week ago. Haven't looked at them since. Um, So I don't remember what I saw a week ago. But first one, I decided to use, I just spent the last 20 minutes looking at different vehicles I might use. And I was seeing that I've either not checked it out enough to really know how well it's going to drive, how well it's going to not get stuck, what the power's like, or anything else. Um, Like I've got a Delta pickup with dualies on it. Looks like it would do good, but I don't know what the numbers are for the traction. I could go out there and get stuck right away. So I'm going to use a known quantity for pulling these back to where they go. But first one is right there. So I'll just go out the driveway, around here, up through the curves. Right here I need to make a turn, and then I should be able to go straight up to it more or less, with picking my way through the trees. So let's get going on this one. Need a controller. That would help. Of course, I could do the whole thing with keyboard and mouse, I suppose. Not as fun. I thought about using one of the Kennys with a maintainer on it like this. But decided this was already in my garage. I didn't have to waste any more time. And thought when it comes to maneuvering in tight spaces, this works better. Want to do this a little better on these curves. But I'm supposed to be on a trail. Fuck, I don't see a trail. Unless it's on that ledge there. No, pointing that way is not the trail. The trail goes right over the top. I need to get a better angle on it. Now you're probably thinking I could use a scout, given this is such a nasty trail, but again, my question would be, other than something like the Hooligan, that I know what that's going to do for me, or the M134, what scout would I use? Yeah, that's not the trail. No, this is where I go cross country. Okay. See, on the map you can't tell that it's like this. See if I can just bump it and turn it over. No, didn't turn it over. Drove up on top of it. What would be the best way out of here? Going down the hill that way? Maybe? Going up the hill doesn't look good. Yeah, maybe I'll curve around that way. Which means I should drag the nose that way. No, I didn't want that. I wanted this. And I need to do this. Stay there. That's a bush. Can't see the nose. I can't get on the nose to hook it. So drag it from the ass end. Fuck it. I don't care. Doesn't say that I have to repair it. Let's see. Pick my way over that way, or just head straight down this way. This looks like it's not as bad. If I get down in that hole, there isn't anywhere to go from there. I was hoping to get it past those trees and straighten it out before it did anything like that, but why won't it give me that tree instead of the fucking bushes and shit around it? I'll just leave it hooked up until I drive away. 'Cause I knew it would never stay on that ledge. I was, like I say, just hoping to get past the trees. Something like that is what I was trying to do. Okay. Looks like it's flattening out a little bit, but maybe we should bring the Chevy with. Had to unhook it to use the winch for something else. I suppose it won't let us hook it up way back there. This is fucked up shit here. I gotta get back a little closer to it. Let's see if it'll reach from here. Looks like maybe, yeah. Sure, go get it. It's just a pickup truck. But look at the terrain. And on the map, it looks like flat ground. Excuse me. I'm not looking at the map to get back. I'm just heading for the arrow. That's one down, which took way longer than it should have, but a step in the right direction, a step 310. Comes back to here from there. That's what started me on this do the rescue things. Is I was looking at a route for another job and I saw that there, so I figured, what the hell. Okay, this way again, which will go back through that shit. Ah, fuck me. Move that damn banner. You know, I'm not even gonna go back through that bullshit. Let's follow a trail where there might actually be a trail to follow instead of just rocky hillsides. I suppose it's still sitting there since I was still hooked up to it. Looks like the trail does go that way. I suppose this was gonna be just as bad as the other shit. see where the waypoint is, but how are you supposed to get to it? There's different ways. Down this way. You know, the original Kraz Chabors never fucking tips over. These goddamn flies are really pissing me off. Can't even sit here and make a recording without being bugged to death. I'm not coming through this on the way back. I don't care if I have to go a million miles the wrong way. It'll still be quicker. Hang on. Had to adjust the air conditioning down. It's a lot hotter sitting here by the computer. This looks as good as anything to get out there. Maybe I'll take it across the river and go back down the west side of the map. Let's see, well this road here is muddy, swampy, but other than that it's no big deal. If your thing was to just go crawling along a really difficult trail, that thing there would be for you. My goal is to get the jobs done. So, what do we have to even do with this thing? Just haul it back, doesn't need repairs. Okay, I'll put some points along here because I know it's kind of hard to tell where the road is and what's just swampy shit. I should say trail, not road, because it isn't a road. Come on, you fucker, do it right. If you try to put the waypoints very close together, it does that. It just backs it out, like you're unchecking it or something, and instead of trying to make a new one. And like that, did it again. Of course, why should anything from Saber Interactive work the way it was intended? That's close enough. Turning on the engine doesn't work, it's broken. We do need to turn around, I guess. I was just heading out until I noticed that the waypoints weren't working right. Come on, clear the tree. There we go. All right. Now it's just a matter of driving back. Don't have to worry about some stupid trail that's harder than shit. I don't want to deal with tipping over 3 or 4 times. This way, even though it's longer in miles, it will be the same time. Out of fuel. Well, I could fix that, and then maybe the engine would run. Yeah, the step. No, not from that. That's what I want it from. And now why won't it? I want it to actually fuel up. Oh, the source is the step. Duh. There. There. Maybe it won't be quite so heavy to pull. It does seem to roll along a little better. Oh yeah, it goes around the bend up here. There, it's the engine's off. What's next? Get the Kodiak running. It's out there. Well, I go back up this same road till about here and then go across and back down to it. Unless I can cross here. If I get across here, I could just erase the waypoints. But I need to go back up to that intersection, back up to that intersection, and then see about getting across the river. Hang on. Wonder if I could refuel the maintainer. Not that I really need to. Got a bunch of fuel on the cabin protector too. I didn't accept this job. There we go. I just noticed it wasn't on the screen. This is a decent way to get across the map, even though, you know, it's really muddy, but so what? Now, Right in here where I was thinking I might be able to get across the river. This doesn't look too bad. It needs repaired. I don't see that it needs to go anywhere. Ah, it's right in there. Where right in there? There it is. Guess I got close enough. All right. Repair. Yeah, sure, why not? And then refuel. And it needs wheels, huh? That would be back here. Cabin protector doesn't have wheels. The maintenance frame does. There we go. Job done. I'll go around the map when I'm not recording and gather all these vehicles back to the garage. Managed to kill one of the 65 flies buzzing around my head. I know it sounds like a lot, but they're really tiny things. You can't hardly see them until they get in front of your face. I mean, I can look across the room and there's no flies, but yet there are. Logger down. Let's see. If I do 4 on this one, leaves 4 for another episode. That last one only took, what, 6-7 minutes? Deliver the Freightliner to the rail yard. Deliver the trailer to the logging camp. Well, it looks like it's a bumper pull, so that's not a problem. Logger down truck unload. The Freightliner is here. The trailer to the logging camp goes there. So I just got to go back to town. I could run up the shoreline and down through here. And then turn, well, shit. No, that's unload. I thought they were down here. Okay. That's why I would go around. But it'd be quicker if I just backtrack a little bit. I think. Methinks. Be a lot less asphalt road, which is worse to drive on than the mud and dirt. I didn't start the job, did I? Wait, let's go a little further back. And then it opens up. I click that brake so much, that parking brake, that sometimes I get. I don't know if it's on or off until I look at the screen. Is this going to be deep? Oh, not bad. Probably be neat to be in first person when the water comes up over the hood, splashes off the windshield. I have to try and remember that next time I cross the river. Let me double check. Yeah. Right straight through, down to where the road edge drops off. Where the road tries to run you into the lake every time you go by. That's where that shit is. But this has a pretty long winch line on it. Well, pretty long winch line for hooking up to trees. When you're hooking to another vehicle, beyond a certain length, it just won't work anymore. It won't hook anymore. You have to be close enough to it to get the hook. Doesn't work the same for hooking to a vehicle as it does to a tree. Ah, shit, I missed the road. I could go straight ahead and still get there. But I'm close to the road. Yes, I thought for a second about jumping in that one instead of driving this one all the way back. But only for a second. Yeah, I'm doing it right. Just cruising along and thought I must have made a wrong turn because this doesn't look right, but it's perfectly fine. Dementia, it plays games on, I was gonna say, plays games on your mind, but it is your mind that doesn't work right. before I hook up to this, I'm going to see the best route. Okay, the one that goes up here, that's the trailer. Would be easiest to just continue going up the road. Where's the truck gotta go? The rail yard, way up in the corner. So that one could go up there too, and then I would go across the river over here. Yeah, guess that'd be all right. Unless I go like that. Now that'd be probably the quickest way to do it. Go get rid of the trailer first, and then, I can use that for a U-turn, come back down to where the truck is, and head out with it. While I'm still far enough, while I'm still in position to maybe get on the front of the trailer? No, fuck no. Back up a little bit. Maybe I can get on the nose of the trailer. The drawbar. Probably gonna have to drag it out of the water first. Yeah. Well, that worked just perfect. Did exactly what I wanted. Fucking pile of shit. Whoops. I wanted to leave it connected. I'll just drag it from the S. I'm not the one that put it in there backwards in the hopes of making it more difficult on the player. The square went away, but it didn't come off the screen. Maybe it'll take it into account when I'm finishing the job. All right, let's go back and get the other one. Now this, unless I pull it back first, it's going to pull right into the trees. Water damages the truck. Well, too bad, so sad. I don't care how it's sitting, it's coming back. Deliver to the rail yard. Suppose the engine's not going to run. Out of fuel. All right. What the fuck? The winch line hooked somewhere else the second I open functions. wonder if I could jump to it. No. If I was able to jump to it, I could use the repair and refuel right there. Don't have to repair it, but fuck it. It'll pull easier. It's not a busted up pile of shit. Yeah, it's upside down, rolling around and around, and I don't give a shit. I only need to deliver it. Doesn't matter what shape it's in. And I can replenish the points and the fuel and everything on the tow vehicle by recovering it to the garage before I do the next episode. Some maps will have a service area, and that will replenish all the points for the entire vehicle. Instead of having to send it to the garage. But sometimes same thing will only work for the truck, not the add-ons. This seems to keep it on the road better, limiting how far it can upshift. The Freightliner is a nice truck for just hauling freight on a pretty good trail. I don't know what that was about. It acted like the Freightliner hit something, but hit what? There was nothing there but trees and bushes. Oh, it's on the wrong hook. This one. Or not. Yay. All right, folks. We'll see you in the next one for more vehicle recoveries.